Hello guys and welcome back for another video with Pall family. I'm Daniel.
Hello, I'm Natalia.
We are back with the video from Los LeBlanc. We haven't done a video from Los LeBlanc for a while.
I think they are our favorites.
The last one was with the volcano. With the
We
working
in a
inside
long time. Yeah, that was long time.
That was the last one, I think.
And today we have how to travel Siargao, the next Bali.
So
Is that the next Bali?
It's Philippines.
So it's not. Oh, okay. It's in Philippines. Yeah, we
Reminds me of Bali before
the tourism boom. We got this in a message.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out.
So we said we're gonna try it, yeah, because we like Los LeBlanc.
Don't forget, if you're new and enjoying watching these videos with us, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell to stay up to date to know when we're gonna post our next videos. Ready, steady,
Ready.
See.
And this is how you travel? And this is how you travel?
What's going on?
Oh.
I would like that.
Not me.
Definitely.
And a big thank you to Norton 360 for sponsoring a portion of this video. So I've been to Siargao 3 times.
Siargao.
I keep coming back because it is my favorite
They're
island
saying
and one of
Siargao.
my favorite
Siargao.
travel destinations, the Philippines. And with that, it's got so many signs of what's going to become a major travel destination in Asia. Siargao is one of those places that's got the early signs of like a Canggu or Bali before it was developed. There's a lot of excitement and energy here. So today I've put together the best of Siargao, and odds are pretty good after watching this video you're gonna end up coming here for yourself. So what I've done is I've kind of broken it down into a rough 5-day itinerary, and I threw in a few key pieces of information that I think will be really beneficial for your upcoming trip. It's inevitable. So for day 1, why don't we start off at the Maasin Bridge. It used to be like an Instagram little hidden gem. The word's gotten out. Not anymore. But it's still pretty quiet relative to everything. It's not so bad, but it's such a cool
not so
spot. You have
many
a rope
people.
swing here. You got this little raft, you can get some photos, but you gotta pay to do any of these things. It's like between 20 and 50 pesos, and you can pay like a few hundred pesos to take a boat around the river.
Cheap.
So one of the best things about Siargao is actually the island itself. It's so beautiful. There's countless palm trees, endless places that are yet to be discovered. It's one of those places you can just rent a scooter, hey, what's up? And get lost. That is insane.
Yeah, what about if you're gonna get lost?
Across the water like Jesus.
they are not.
It was like running on water. I've never seen any animal do that.
I'm so happy while you filming.
I know.
It was amazing.
A massive thank you to Norton 360 for sponsoring this portion of this video. Today, I hate to break it to you, cyber threats are continually evolving, and antivirus is just simply not enough to keep your data safe, to keep everything on your computer to yourself. The same way Kathy was snooping on my data, that could be happening to you right now. So to understand what Norton 360 can do for you, I've made some beautiful visual cues, so follow with me.
Oh.
Ouch, ow, I have a thorn in my head. First of all, Norton 360 helps secure your devices. Fantastic, that's why I drew a lock. Secondly, it gives you a VPN for online privacy, and
Look
you
at that
also get
view.
dark web monitoring powered by LifeLock.
Behind.
As a traveler,
It's
we're
like,
continuously exposed to having our data taken. And that is where Norton 360 comes into all of this. Now, by using all of the multiple layers of protection on Norton 360, essentially, your life is going to look more like this. Which is really cool because
you are really good at
painting.
Use the promo
drawing.
code
Drawing,
or
painting.
check the link down below to save up to 60%. That's a great deal. Checkmate.
Checkmate.
But it's important to establish nobody can stop all cyber threats. And that right there is the end of the sponsored portion, so let's get back into showing you how to travel Siargao.
Okay, this was just a little.
About 45 minutes later, we have arrived here at Pacifico, and damn, you were a surfer. This would be the day.
We are not surfers. We never tried it.
Oh, how nice!
I think I've ever had. Right now, we are here on Pacifico Beach, which
Pacifico
is
Beach.
kind of like the northeast side of Siargao. It's another really beautiful surfing haven, a great place for beginners to come, and most of all, it's a beautiful beach that nobody else is on. As far as you can see, white
It's
sand,
very quiet.
Yeah.
blue water, little cute doggies. And the best thing about it right now is that Nightlife has set us up this insane picnic. Not everyone's gonna have this experience, but you can have your own picnic. Pack your own stuff, go to a local little shopping center, and bring some supplies to the beach. This is a worthy day trip right here. So we're now headed back to the resort, but there's actually one amazing spot that's currently closed today, but should be open by the time you come in about a month's time. And that is the Magapunko rock pools. You have to make sure you get the right tide because it'll look completely different.
You can
during
do
different
scuba
times.
diving here.
But
Look at
this is
that.
where I
You
was
can
able
see
to visit
everything.
last time I came,
Yeah.
and it's really beautiful. It gets
Yeah, but
pretty busy, so as
depends
usual,
of the-
get there early. Back to the vehicle we go.
The water. Depends of the time when you're going.
See which one.
Welcome back to Barefoot Living.
No, like morning, evening,
Ah.
because it's going, coming back, like flux and reflux.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So as for accommodations, you have several choices. You can go as cheap as 10 to 15 US a night in a surf style hostel. You can have a guest house, you know, between 25 to 40, depending on your location and the style. And as far as the upward boundary, well, I don't know if there really is one. You can kind of spend a lot of money here,
Looks
especially
nice.
if you get into the ultra luxury properties like Nightlife, but you get what you pay for. And if this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, maybe a honeymoon, I think it's worth it.
Why did you stop?
So without a
Is
doubt,
this a
the best thing to
honeymoon?
do in Siargao is to
Christian?
get out on the island. And this right here is our ride for today. All aboard.
We're gonna go island hopping.
The water looks nice.
So without a doubt, the best thing to do in Siargao for a day trip is to go around these beautiful islands. And we have just arrived here at Naked Island.
His favorite island.
So Nightlife has set us up with a boat, but it doesn't have to be so expensive. You can actually get yourself a banca, one of the local boats here, split it with a group of people, could even be strangers, and you can end up doing it for a reasonable price. And the cost will be about this much for a group. Max,
How much?
you know why they call it
$20.
Naked Island, right?
Why? I just realized I put my swimsuit.
It's Naked Island.
Where am I? Oh, it's been a week. It's time to find food. I've got no energy left. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, thank goodness, food. Cheese and crackers, my favorite. But there's no wine. The wine is empty. So here we are just sitting on the beach when absolute comedy gold just lands right in my lap with perfect delivery and execution. I had everyone just breaking down in laughter a second ago. It's probably not gonna be as funny as the first time, but it's still, it's gonna be a classic. All right, so what do you say when your man steals your fruit? It's time to let that man go.
Nah.
Could
If
you
you're
read?
wondering how he's not single right now, it's just pure luck.
Max gave a good chuckle. I laughed. We're right now on
Oh, I
Siargao
never
Island,
seen
which
them
is
like
the
that,
bigger
huh?
of the islands near General Luna. This is
They're
not only the
funny.
place people come for like a lunch stop, but for us we're doing a sunset and wine and cheese stop. No complaints, I like this. We've got the entire island to ourselves. I'd highly recommend hiring your own banca, like those private little local boats, because if you come here later in the evening, yeah, there's nobody else
There's
around.
nobody.
One more island just a little further down. We're not gonna go there today.
Yeah.
It's Guyam Island. It's absolutely beautiful. It's for me the most like photogenic island I think I've ever seen.
Clear
Knock it
water.
off. Philip, we've talked about this. Stay back.
Oh.
That sunset was literally the most unexpected one I think I've ever had.
Everything turned pink. It was so beautiful.
Out of nowhere. It was like gray to just on fire.
In fact, Christian said let's leave because it looks like it's gonna rain. But then, boom, everything was so beautiful.
Yeah, but it's still quite windy.
Just go.
Thank you, Siargao. I love you. Siargao is unbelievable, but if we're willing to go a little further off the coastline and pay a little bit of money to do so, you must check out Sohoten. Sohoten is this epic set of islands where at least a year
Look
ago,
at that.
very few people were going. From my memory, it's about 3 to 4 hours by a little banca, It's about 3,000 to 4,000 pesos
Private
depending
bank
on the
about
island
60.
package that you choose.
Clear
That's not
water.
that cheap, but if you get a bigger group, you can of course split that cost. There's also going to be some admission expenses for some of the parks, but if you have a look here at some of the incredible shots I was able to get, you'll see for yourself why it might just be worth it for you to spend that money. We ended up staying at this hotel right here, and granted, the view is absolutely spectacular. It was actually a rather simple accommodation. Given how basic it was on the inside, I would say the price was pretty darn expensive, but you also get to wake up to that view right there.
Yeah,
and
you
for
had
me, that made
perfect
it all
view,
worth it.
man. How much did you want it to be?
Welcome to General Luna. This is the most built-up side of Siargao. It's where you've got your hostels, coffee shops, surf camps, hotels, and just about anything else you're looking for. General Luna is without a doubt a baby Bali. It looks like Canggu before Canggu popped off.
Obviously,
It looks
everything is
Tulum
like in
before
English.
Tulum became snobby. This is such a cool and inviting place. And right now you'll see
If
construction
it's
throughout
there are a lot of
General Luna, and
tourists.
things will not look the same in a month or in a year from now.
Or?
This is quickly becoming one of the most go-to places in all of the Philippines for travelers.
Really?
We haven't
especially
done
those
too
who like to
many
surf.
videos
And
with
for better or
Philippines.
for worse, you're actually starting to get franchises on
Buy
the
one,
island,
get
things
one
that
free.
kind of look a lot like a Starbucks.
Like, yeah.
Now, before
Mhm,
Siargao
I wanted to
was
say.
an up-and-coming destination, it was a surf spot. It was a total secret among surfers, an incredible break where people could just catch some absolutely gnarly
See?
waves.
I
As
don't
you
think
can
so
tell,
it's that
I'm a
hard,
surfer.
huh?
Today
To
it
try
has the foundation
surfing.
of surf culture mixed
you
in
know
with,
to swim.
yoga retreats. It's got the incredible beachside access that anybody can enjoy even if they're not surfing. So it's become so much more than just a surf spot. And once again, it's hard not to draw parallels with the early stages of Bali. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Since you're here anyways, let's talk about the nightlife. Siargao is quickly becoming a nightlife capital of the Philippines. I've been told, not from my experience, but I've been told just about every night of the week there is something going on, whether it be Bravo Beach Club
Well,
or whether it be
everywhere,
going to the
like-
rum bar for a late night drink. There's basically something going on every night. Our first stop here is a restaurant in General Luna that I wanted to show you guys because I've only heard good things about it. And that is Miguel's Taqueria. Hello! 130 pesos for 2
Tacos.
Tacos, yeah.
It's pretty good. I'm into it.
Oh,
Next stop on the list is we're doing a little bit of a crepe stop. We're gonna get a
Philippine is a
savory
bit
and
more
sweet
Latino,
crepe,
no?
all for the two
Like-
of
No idea.
200 pesos per crepe.
Even
It
with
has
the
sun-dried
food.
tomatoes in it, which I really love. So I give it an 8.
can you hear the song?
So as we're taste testing our way through
Spanish.
Siargao, today is Max's 20th birthday. Happy birthday, Max.
Thank you very much.
And he's on to his second Nutella and peanut butter crepe today. It's a good day.
20 crepes for your 20th birthday.
Happy
That's what they say.
birthday.
So he's young.
Yeah, he is.
There
Oh,
was no food
smoothie?
left. We're at Cook's Cafe, and apparently you have to come early, otherwise everything sells out. That's a good thing. It's because everything's made fresh. It's also one of the spots where you can actually bring your laptop, plug
Like
in, and do a
Starbucks.
bit of work here. So it's kind of
Ghost
like a
town.
unofficial co-work space with good food and healthy drinks. Thank you. If you just leave the main road, you're brought onto some beach access resorts, hotels, and restaurants. And right now we're here at Bravo. And we're gonna
Cheesecake.
try out the Bravo restaurant. We've heard good things.
That's
and
my
we've eaten way too much,
favorite.
so we're not gonna get food, but the cheesecake sounded awesome. So
Coconut, tu masz coconut.
That's my
it's awesome.
favorite.
Trying
Too
something
much
Cheesecake.
random on the
coconut.
menu.
Tu masz
and
for
finding one of my favorite cheesecakes. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I will coconut cover it though. There's basically 4 main ways to get around Siargao, and it's a pretty big island, so you're not gonna be doing a lot of walking. Rent a scooter, that's my #1 way if you're comfortable to do it. To rent a scooter is gonna cost around 350 pesos per day, sometimes upwards of 500, but try to find the cheaper end. Another awesome way to get around is this right here, the handy dandy
yeah.
tricycle drivers, and it's not too expensive. To get around Siargao within General Luna is gonna cost you about 50 each per person. Another way to get around is going to be you can rent a car and drive yourself around. You could probably negotiate that price. And the 4th and final way to get around, I just spat everywhere, is
Taxi?
right there, none other than your tourist van. Basically getting around with a driver, so you don't
Price
have
to
to worry
be
about getting
negotiated.
yourself. Look at the smiling face right here. That's the one. Now, as you guys know, Siargao is my #1 island in the Philippines, but there is a huge downside to this beautiful paradise, and that is going to be that you're almost entirely disconnected from internet on most parts of the island, and even the best pockets of internet on the island are still extremely slow. I'm talking just barely being able to post a photo on Instagram, barely being able to get your stories up. You're gonna have to wait a good 30 seconds to 60 seconds just to get some basic stuff uploaded. And if you're like me and you're trying to upload gigabytes and sometimes even 10
So
or
he's
100
gonna
gigabytes,
have to be like like
not a chance. It's not going to happen here in
you
Siargao.
have to be like
The internet
short
is
stay,
just probably some of the worst in the Philippines.
3,
at
4,
least for a
5
developed
days, and
island.
you have to.
Is that
Day
probably
5,
the
one
worst?
of my favorite
in
days. We're going to be
Philippines?
doing a half day or even full day trip to
They've
the
got a lot
Sugba
of
Lagoon.
places without
Now to
internet.
get there is a little bit tricky. You can either take your scooter or transport truck to Del Carmen, and then from there you can get a boat, a private banca for 1,600, and that will take you to the magical Sugba Lagoon. Once in Sugba, we basically just hung out the whole day, swimming around, taking out the kayaks, jumping off the high dive, and it was actually a really social atmosphere, so it was awesome for meeting people.
Oh, I love those chairs. He's
It's time
leaving.
to say goodbye. It's been the most incredible stay once again here at Nightlife. Come with me. We've got to go back to the airport. Our shoes are back on. A very sad sign that our time here at Fantasy Island is over. That right there is how to travel
The
Siargao.
honeymoon
If
is
you enjoyed today's
over.
video, please leave a big
Was a
thumbs up
short
button. It makes
honeymoon.
a huge
Aw.
difference to these videos. And hit the subscribe if you want to see our faces a little bit more. All right, let's get lost again in the next one.
So this was how to travel in Siargao.
Siargao. Yeah. The next Bali? Is it?
I
Maybe?
don't know. Seems like very quiet. They have to fix that problem with the internet if they want
Yeah,
more.
we don't know even how it's in Bali. We just what we've seen, but
No, nobody said, nobody complained about the internet in Indonesia. So
Yeah. that's true.
the tourists and most of the people these days, they are like connected to internet
24 hours.
24 hours. If they don't have internet, they won't go. So maybe that's why it was
You're
so
gonna
quiet.
die without internet.
It's alright if you go there like 3, 4, 5 days. Should be
I would
fine.
like to not have internet, to be honest.
You can turn off the
No.
just
if I'm
turn
going-
off the
No,
wireless
no.
data, mobile, and everything.
No,
and
when I'm going in holiday.
Mm,
Quiet. Yoga.
I'm very curious, very curious. Yeah, thanks, Los LeBlanc,
Yeah.
for this video, and we enjoyed it. It's
We
different.
did, indeed.
I don't think that we've done any. We had one video from Philippines beside Marcelito. Yes.
Yeah, maybe. but
The
I don't
one with
remember.
the donuts
with the donuts. Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
from
the best
Philippines.
donuts. Yeah, like you have to
Was
order it from
original.
before.
Yeah, it was originally from Filipino traditional.
Yeah, but that was in
recipe.
America.
But she was Filipino.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So from there was my that we've done 2 videos, but
Yeah.
I think this is the first.
This is
From-
we can say this is the first one from Philippines.
Yeah.
But
Thanks
we
for watching.
enjoyed it. Thank
Don't
you very
forget, if
much.
you're new, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, to know when we're gonna post our next videos. If you enjoying watching them with us,
Thank you very much.
stay safe
Take care.
and see you in
See
the
you
next
soon.
one. Bye.